Hello, everybody. My name is Enamai Gaiva. Welcome back to Lit Up Coaching. That is LITEUP Coaching. Welcome back. Now, we've been talking about the present situation of things and the crisis that is ongoing in the world. And I would like to discuss a very interesting topic with you today, which is plant the seed. I tagged it plant the seed. It's a very interesting, it's something that I just got a revelation about that I really want to share with you. So I would just want you to give me a few minutes of your time, because I believe this will see you through this present crisis that we find ourselves. Now, quickly, I will read a Bible verse for you, and that is 2 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 10. 2 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 10. And he said, "For God," I'm reading the LLT version, that's the New Living Translation. He said, "For God is the one who provides seed for the farmer, then bread to eat. In the same way, He will provide and increase your resources and then produce a great harvest." I believe everybody wants a great harvest at this time. I believe everybody is seeking for a great harvest. But there is a process to getting that great harvest. And it starts by God. It says that God will provide for what? Seed for the farmer. And then bread to eat. So the starting point of you getting the great harvest is the seed, right? As a farmer, you know that for you to be able to have a good harvest, you must have a good seed. You must have good seeds. So God is saying in this time, stop seeking after the bread. Because right now, all everybody is thinking about, all everybody is running around looking for is a great harvest. What everybody is looking for is the bread. God is saying, do not seek only after that bread. Do not seek only after that promotion. Do not seek only after that job. Do not seek only after that bread, what you will eat now. Rather, seek after the seed. Don't forget the seed. The seed is very important at this point. Everybody on earth right now wants a fruit without the seed. They don't want to go through the process of planting. They don't want to go through the process of it germinating, of it becoming a tree, of it becoming a plant, and then before they get the fruit. No, everybody wants a quick fix, which is the bread. Everybody wants a quick feed, a quick thing, which is the bread. But I want to tell you something. The bread is only temporal. I hope you get my analogy, please. The bread is only temporal. It is the seed that lasts a long time. It is the seed that brings forth on and on until all through a continuous process until the harvest is full. It is the seed that does not stop. If I give you bread now, you will eat it and it's finished. But if you plant a seed, you will keep reaping that seed for a lifetime. So when you keep asking God for bread, do you know the interesting thing? God will always give you a seed. I will give you some examples in the Bible to back this up. He will always give you a seed, and seed comes in ideas. You can join tomorrow. Tomorrow I will be discussing another very interesting topic, which is what is a seed. Because now I'm just telling you need to plant the seed, but tomorrow I will be posting another video where I will explain what that seed is. Or in my next posting, maybe not tomorrow, but in my next posting, I will be telling you what the seed is. But for today, I just want to let you know that you need to plant that seed. You need to plant that seed. God gives, I'll just give it, God gives seed in the form of an idea. Stop seeking after miracles. People want a miracle job. People want a miracle business, but they do not want to put in the hard work of planting into that seed. They do not want to put into the hard work of investing their time and energy in developing their self so that they will be able to get that promotion or get that job. They just want a miracle. It does not work that way. It does not work that way. I will let me at this point. Let me give you one example. If we go to 1 Kings 17. Chapter 17, verses 7 to 16. This is the story of the widow at Zarephath. Now, there was a famine, which is a crisis that we see ourselves, just like the crisis that is ongoing right now. There was a famine. And then Elisha Two was feeling the problem of the famine, because at one point the brook dried up. So he too was in crisis. And God told him, go to Zarephath. I've prepared a widow there for you too, that will feed you. And when he got to Zarephath, he found a widow, a woman, an old woman who was gathering sticks. And then he told her, please, can you give me a little water to drink? She said, sure, I will give you water. And she was going. Elisha also told her. So Elijah also told her, please, as you are going, please make me a morsel of bread so that I can eat. And she told him, sir, prophet of God, as it is right now, I'm going home. All I have is a little bit of flour and some oil, and I plan to bake a bread, and me and my son will eat and die. That's the way she said it. And that's the truth. When you have bread, you will eat it and it finishes. So, but Elisha told her something. Yes, I agree. You want to do that. But first, make for me, and then make for yourself. That is the part of sowing the seed. You see, the woman thought she had nothing in her hand, but she did have a seed. You know, in my last teaching that I talked about more than enough in a time of crisis. She had a seed. She thought she had nothing, but Elisha noticed she had a seed, and he told her, rather than just eat and die, rather than just make that bread, eat it and die, sow that seed. And the Bible records that the moment she sowed that seed, what happened? She survived through the famine because God provided. So today I want you to look at your hands. There is a seed in your hands. I want you to sow that seed. I want you to sow that seed. All she could see was the bread, but Elisha could see beyond the bread. He could see the seed, and he told her, sow that seed. In the time of crisis is the time to sow. In the time of crisis is the time to sow. Stop running after bread. Rather start sowing. I will give you my second example quickly, which is the example of Isaac. Now we can see this in Genesis 26, 1 to 35. Now there was a famine again, just like the crisis we have right now. And Isaac said, okay, let me and my family go down to Egypt. After all, everybody says there's bread in Egypt. The same way people are telling you, there's this job to do, there's that thing to do, leave all what people are saying, just go and look for a job and survive at this time. Jobs that you've been looking for, you didn't invest anything, you didn't invest any time. That's why you lost your job at this time. Yes, I know that the situation is bad, but in some companies they are keeping some people because they have been investing their seed of time into that company, so they will not let them go. So anyway, back to what I was saying. So Isaac said, no, I'm going. And God told him, don't go, stay in Gerar. Don't go, stay here right now. The same way God is telling you, don't go, start that business. The same way God is telling you, don't move, go and ask, go and seek after that job. Go and apply for that job. And then when Isaac decided to stay, and then God told him, sow. Do you know what it means in the time of famine to take the little seed you have, the little you have to eat, you and your family, and start sowing? But that's what God told him to do. God told him sow. And the moment Isaac sowed, the Bible records, I think in verse 14 and 15, that the moment he had sown, that he reaped a great harvest. He became so wealthy that people became jealous of him. Because what he did was, while others were running, while others were seeking after bread alone, he was sowing. So in this time of crisis, this is the time to sow. This is the time to start that business. This is the time to start that job. This is the time to apply for that job. This is the time to invest. If you look at what happened in the last financial crisis in 2008, this is when people like Warren Buffett they made a lot of money, because while others were selling all they had, they were removing their investment and keeping and hoarding their money. He was doing what? He was investing. He was sowing. So this is the time to sow the seed. Isaac didn't go after bread in Egypt. Isaac stayed in Gerar and sowed that seed. This is the time to start that business. I will end with this, with a quote from Oral Roberts. There's a preacher that we know, an American preacher that we all know. Oral Roberts says something, and I will quote him. He said, "If it can't meet your needs, turn it into a seed." What he's saying is that when you have nothing left, just a little left, when there's nothing, it seems like all is gone, this is the time to sow. Sow that last thing you have. Isaac sowed the last he had into the land at that time, a land that there was famine, a land that was not fertile. He sowed it and he reaped the harvest. The widow of Zarephath, she gave her last morsel of bread, she gave her last flour, her last oil, she sowed it and she reaped the harvest. So today, if it can't meet your needs, turn it into a seed and sow it. And as you do this, you will get to the top. And I will see you at the top, because you will reap a harvest. In this time of crisis, begin to sow. My name is Edemaya Gaiva. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our videos, comment on them. I hope this changes your life. This is the time to sow. Don't be afraid to invest. Don't be afraid. Just trust God. Seek Him. Ask Him what to do, and He will give you an idea. The greatest seed God gives a man is an idea, and that idea will take you to the top, and I will see you at the top. Do have a blessed day. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, like and comment on our videos on Liteup Coaching, LITEUP Coaching, and follow us on Instagram and Facebook. God bless you.